Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Geek and Gorgeous Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm. And at first I would like to go over the benefits and time of use. Then I want to share with you an example skincare routine, and then I want to head into the demonstration on how you can use it on its own or in a double cleanse. And you will find the timestamps below. So first of all, this cleansing balm can be used daily in the morning and or evening, and it is suitable for all skin types. It effectively removes any excess oil, dirt and sweat from the skin, including any sunscreen as well as mineral sunscreen. This is what I'm wearing right now for the demonstration, and any type of makeup. And so it helps to properly wash your face. It does this in a very gentle and hydrating way. It's fragrance free and essential oil free, and it does not leave a weird residue afterwards. So it rinses off completely clean, and therefore it's completely fine to use it on its own. But of course, if your preference is to use it in a double cleanse, that's fine as well. And this now brings me to my example skincare routines, keeping the main focus towards Geek and Gorgeous products. So right here you can see the morning skincare routine. On the top you can see a brief explanation on what's going on this page. So you have a brief explanation about the cleanser, then the order of application, which you can see below of my example routine, and that you always should pick the treatments accordingly to your skin concerns, and please don't forget sunscreen throughout the day if you have sun exposure. So you can see that I've picked the Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm as the morning cleanser to demonstrate that it can be used in the morning as well on its own to properly wash your face. Once you're done with your cleansing step, you can head into your toner, specific treatments, maybe a moisturizer if needed, and then lastly your sunscreen if you have sun exposure. And below the boxes you can see an overall general guide of how you would use the individual products, as well as how much you would need to use of them. If needed, it can be slightly adjusted, but overall it should be a great starting point. Then for the evening skincare routine, I have adjusted it a bit, and I have prepared for you two examples so that you can see how you can use it on its own again in the evening. It's the first step to properly wash your face, then head into your leave-on products, and then don't forget that in the evening there is no sunscreen needed. So if you're using a moisturizer, this is going to be the last step. Or if you want to use the Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm in a double cleanse, this is the first cleanser to properly remove any stubborn sunscreen and or makeup, and then you're heading into your regular water-based cleanser that's suitable for your skin type to remove any last traces that you may have missed or residue, to have a freshly washed and clean face, and then continue with the rest of your routine. And that's basically it. So if you want to go over the example routines in your own time, including what products that I have picked with a little description next to it and for whom they are suitable, even a general skincare tips guide and sunscreen guide, you will find all that information in my PowerPoint, which I'm going to leave in the description box down below, and you can even save it to your device. But now I want to keep my main focus towards the application, like the entire demonstration. And I want to share with you how it's going to break down this mineral sunscreen. I've used the one from The Ordinary. This is so far the most stubborn mineral sunscreen that I've tried so far. So I want to show you the difference and how it can properly get to work. So what's important to keep in mind is that you're going to apply to dry skin. So either on your bare skin or on top of your sunscreen and or makeup. And it melts quite easily. So it is a very soft cleansing balm. And so when it comes to the amount, first of all, when grabbing it out with your fingers, make sure that those are clean. You do not need a lot of product. So I like to go with about that much, more or less, for my entire face and neck to break down the sunscreen that I'm having on. And this is enough because it turns easily into an oil so that it spreads out easily over the entire face and neck. And I want to remind you that you can also use it around the eyes, including your lips, to remove any makeup or sunscreen that you have applied on there as well. Just make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. Now I like to warm it up a bit so that I have it all over my hands when massaging it all over, but also so that it turns into an oil, which then looks transparent, as you can see right here. And then gently start massaging it all over your face and neck for about 30 seconds to a minute if you're using it on your bare face, or about 2 minutes if needed for breaking down your sunscreen and or makeup. So once you have massaged it all over and you were able to break everything properly down, now it's a time to properly rinse it off using lukewarm water to warm water. Now this is the part where I personally like to hop into the shower to properly remove everything from the skin, especially if I have one like mineral sunscreen as well as makeup that I'm trying to remove in every corner, including the hairline. However, you can also do this above the sink. So whatever your preference may be and your usual habits, you can go ahead and adjust it accordingly. But again, make sure to use lukewarm water to warm water so it properly rinses off and that it feels comfortable on the skin. Now, when rinsing off the cleanser above the sink, you may not be able to reach every corner, especially when it comes to your hairline and maybe around the eyes. So this is where I usually recommend using a soft, clean microfiber washcloth, or in other words, a makeup washcloth that you're going to wet, then squeeze it out and then use it as a helper to gently remove any last traces of your cleanser, sunscreen and or makeup to make sure that you can get everything properly off the skin. So now once you're done with the washcloth, I recommend rinsing it again using lukewarm water to warm water. Now once you're done with washing it off and you want to use the Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm on its own, now would be the time to take a clean towel, gently pat all over, and then there you have it. You can leave it as it is or continue with your current skincare routine. But I now want to lead into the double cleansing if that's what you want to do with the Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm. So the Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm was your first cleanser. Now it's a time to head into a water-based cleanser that's suitable for your skin type. So we are going to go with Geek and Gorgeous products. So I have right here that Jelly Joker cleanser, which is suitable for all skin types. So you're going to leave the skin wet, then use about 1 to 2 pumps or maybe a coin size amount of your cleanser, and then you're going to massage it all over on top of your wet skin to remove any last traces of sunscreen and or makeup or maybe the residue, which by the way, again with this one, it shouldn't occur. Rub your hands together and then gently massage it all over for about 30 seconds. So once you're done with massaging it all over, now again it's a time to properly rinse it off using lukewarm water to warm water. And again, in between, if you like to, you don't have to, you can use a clean washcloth, which again to remove any last traces of your cleanser, sunscreen and or makeup. So you can do this not only with the balm cleanser but also with your regular cleanser. So, and now rinse again. And now go ahead and take a clean towel and gently pat all over to remove the excess water drops from the skin surface. That's it. Now you can leave it as it is, so continue with your usual morning or evening skincare routine. Or if you want to get an idea of what an example routine can look like, you know where to find them in the description box down below. Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more educational skincare content. And I do hope that I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye.